Fala galera, continuando aqui Hellblade, né, pra quem perdeu o último vídeo eu tô deixando o cardzinho aí pra você conferir, mano. Então aqui continuando, né, a história da Senua, acho que é Senua, né, Senua. Cara, vamos ver do que vai rolar daqui pra frente, né. Bom, estamos aqui. Continuando. Ué, nós viemos dali, né. Tem que voltar tudo? Não entendi. Pra quem perdeu o último vídeo, né? A gente derrotou o Deus do Fogo. Então... a gente liberou aqui umas áreas novas, né? Talvez tenha que vir pra cá, né?
Truth was a troubled man. Scholar turned slave. They tortured him. Took him with them on their raids. Drove him to madness. Spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world. Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. His tales of hell were true. Then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him. Until she too could see what he saw.
Ué, ela falou aqui, mas achei que era pra usar, mas não é. Talvez seja pra cá, né? Galera, eu tô tentando aumentar a qualidade do vídeo, né? Eu aumentei um pouco a resolução aqui da gravação. Pode estar dando alguns lagzinhos assim. Pouquinhos, porque eu tô ajustando ainda, beleza? Então, no próximo vídeo vai estar corrigido, como sempre, né? Tentando oferecer pra vocês a melhor qualidade de vídeo. Dentro do possível, né? Do meu PCzinho aqui. Humilde.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true. You can feel it. The stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
Ué, por que ela tá falando que eu morri 3 vezes? Eu não morri nenhuma vez, hein? Sai pra lá, não vem me enrolar não. Beleza, ó. Estamos aqui, gente. Não, vai dar ruim.
He's too fast. Do it. You're close.
Tranquilo. Ai, caralho. Me desviei, hein?
She will die.
pegou. beleza.
The gate won't open.
She can't get through.
Why
Let's go
not?
to the gate.
She can't.
Why?
She's only done one test.
Cara, eu sabia que, que eu tinha deixado passar uma pedra.
What's the other test? Is there another one?
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born,
Ymir.
and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts on their remains. Follow the path to Valravan and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
Beleza. Para abrir o portão de Helheim, né? Aparentemente era pra ter ido primeiro nele aqui, depois no maluco do fogo, né? Mas como eu sou diferente dos iguais, eu vim primeiro nele. Nesse daqui, né? Ó, tem uma pedra aqui, vamos ouvi-la.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Pô, doideira, eu não sabia disso não, hein? Legal essas pedras aí que ela conta um pouquinho. Meu Deus, falei tudo errado. Que elas contam um pouquinho sobre o universo aqui, né? Nórdico. Tá. Temos um local aqui. Provavelmente é a ida pro meu amigo. Vamos ver como é que passa aqui. Foco.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
Beleza. Encontre o teu caminho para a verdade.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it. Come on. She did it. She did it.
Vai dar ruim aqui, né?
Look. Something was
Entendi agora. Doideira, mano. Deixa eu olhar aqui se mudou alguma coisa pra cá. Não é isso, não.
We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there.
Pô, mano, esse jogo é muito fora da caixa, né?
Senua never could close her eyes. However hard she tried. Begged.
Mano, a Senua tá forte, tá? O tamanho desse portão aqui que ela abriu. Ah, aqui vai ter uma batalha, né? Certeza.
The price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
It's too sad.
É óbvio.
He can read you. End it. No. Nearly there. You can do this. Make it. Go again. Down. You won it. Pretty capable warrior.
Calma, calma. Putz, aí eu fui grave, hein?
Finish this. End it now.
Easy, easy.
Not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
Beleza. Ah, tem que ir.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed.
Doideira. Peguei. Aí. Aí sim. Tô gostando dos puzzles agora. Tipo, achei que ia ficar muito repetitivo se fosse tudo igual. Mas, enquanto, tô bastante.
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the same but feels different. An imposter world where the forest itself is watching.
Mano, dá uma puta agonia esse cochicho que ela dá assim no ouvido, né, mano? Doideira. Não sei vocês, mas eu fico com agonia tremenda. Tá, tem um portão aqui que eu acho que não dá pra abrir por aqui. Não dá. Vamos pra cá então. Opa. Mano, pior que... Passei. Vamos ver o que que muda.
Another gate.
Another gate. You know what to do. Stay back. Don't open it. It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen. Don't. Open
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Como é?
Where are they? What does it mean? Line up the
Ih,
ravens.
rapaz.
Which ravens? Where
Tá.
are they? Can't you see them? She can't.
Me pegou, hein?
To find. Line up the ravens.
Entendi. foi isso, mano?
I hear something.
If you hear the soul of Raven, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions.
Nossa, mano, agora eu tô num puta susto.
Challenge me.
Esse é um malucão?
Where is he? It was always your fault.
Qual é, mano? Para com essa porra. Para. Ele tá tirando uma onda.
Is she lost? Wouldn't be the first time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries, roots, and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such a person a gelt. Some, like Truth, become gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua,
Deixa eu abrir esses dois portão aqui.
those who make it back are forever changed.
Calma aí, mano. Para de graça.
She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get up? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Raven tricking her. Raven. How can she get up? Fate. It's him. Dark magic draws her closer. It's not. It's not him. It's a trick. She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Cara, eu sei sim. Tenho certeza do que eu tô fazendo, tá? Só tô fazendo. Seguindo os instintos. Aí deve ser isso. É isso. Mano, aquele bicho ali me deixou meio cagaço. Para.
We picture fear, and we think of a shadow in the woods, creature in the night. If only it were that simple. The worst kind comes without warning. Deep and primal signal from within. A reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Another route. Find a way, Senua. Go round.
Cara, eu vou ficar esquizofrênico igual ela. De voz falando na minha cabeça. Caralho, mano. Pau, tio. Eu sou manga. desviei. Calma.
He's down. Strike him.
Pelo amor de Deus. Achei que eu ia, hein? Achei que eu ia dessa vez. Caralho. Mano, cansei a mão.
The Northmen say that Odin and his brothers killed Ymir, and that the world of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood into the salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Que doideira. Mano, história nórdica é loucura. Beleza. Esse cidadão aqui foi de comes, né? Bora lá, continuar. Tem que pegar esse maluco aí das ilusão, né?
Do you know what it's like to leave everything behind? Your home, loved ones, to head deep into the wilds, perhaps never to return. Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes everything. Turning home into a foreign land and loved ones into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Caralho. Nossa, mano. Pô, tinha que ter como deixar a Senua mais forte, né, cara? Eu acho que não existe isso. Existe? Ah, o foco é aquela ali, né? Caralho. Fudeu.
The song. Balraven's song. It's over here. It's over here.
Nossa.
Is that? It's over there. It's here. There's two.
Bom, vou pra cá porque eu vi aquele maluco ali.
It's nothing.
Nossa.
This reminds her of some. The forest. Where? Which forest? The wilds. She went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds? She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness. Did she beat her darkness? No. It nearly killed her, but she tried. Druth helped her. If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dilion. She wanted to beat her own darkness and marry Dilion.
Cara, alguma coisa
But
aqui.
she thought her curse would affect him. She thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
The ravens.
They've gone. They've gone.
No.
Half of them have gone. They've gone. Some are still there. But where? Some are still there.
No ravens helping.
It's not
Ué,
helping.
mano, o que que mudou?
It's a trick.
Quiet. Can't think. Out in the wilds. In the cold winter woods.
Where have they gone?
She no longer felt fit for this world. She almost gave in to the darkness.
Quem tá quase entregando sou eu.
She remembered Dilion's words. She remembered her promise. She resolved to fight on and kill that which had become part of her.
Calma aí. Entendi. Não entra.
Open it.
Para de rir.
Not from this side.
É pra cá não tem pra onde ir, né? O mundo poderia ser mais fácil. É tão difícil. Calma aí, deixa eu ver se eu entendi. Entendeu? Eu não entendi, né? Mas... bora indo. Tava passando pra cá, não tava fechado. Cara, eu terminei Scorn, né? Então acho que tem um sarrafozinho aqui pra puzzle. Não é aqui não? Ah não, do outro lado. Carai. Tá. Posso subir por aqui? Acho que não. Ver se por aqui tem uma. Passar, ó, tem uma pedra ali.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive. They tell how the runes were revealed to Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on the tree without food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him. He gave a cry, and gathered them in his mind and learnt them. Then he fell from the tree.
Beleza. Ué. Agora, doidão.
The Northmen say you must sacrifice in order to receive.
Ué, não contou não?
They tell how the runes were revealed to
cara.
Odin only in sacrifice. He hung himself from the world tree, and he stabbed himself with a spear, and he dedicated the sacrifice to himself. For 9 nights he hung on
Acho
the
que eu
tree
entendi,
without
calma aí.
food or drink, and at last he saw the runes below him.
voltar. Não. Ah, tá. Foi agora. O muro tem que estar inteiro, né? Vamos passar. Beleza.
The ravens. They were what? No. There's still three. There's three. Where have they gone? She did it. What does that mean?
Looking back, I was so naive to think she could banish it on her own. The further she saw into the darkness, the more she struggled to see anything at all. And the gloom, the smallest hints of shape, sound, or thought, grew in strength until they consumed her whole.
Beleza, agora falta só alinhar, né?
The darkness had her in its claws.
Nice. E aí? Calma. Aí.
Rook, the gate is open. Open. She did it.
There is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's like it doesn't want to kill her. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill. Will she find Dilion before her time comes?
Esse papinho aí de morte aí não cola não, mano. Respeita que eu não vou morrer uma vez. Eu espero que agora seja ele. Pau, maluco. Vem pro pau. Ah, não, mano. Vem. Não sei o que vocês querem. Ah, não, mano. Alinhar corvo de novo.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
O Dutch é brabo, né, mano? O Duri é Dutch, né? Opa. As coisas ali, hein? O que seria que parte, mano? Ó. Opa, tô vendo ali um negócio importante. E cara, como é que chega ali? Ah, tá. Ok, vamos ver.
Speak to me, Drew.
Ah,
Tell
tá.
me a
Entendi.
story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan.
Fenda.
The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why.
Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to its home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to Hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Vou só falar que eu tô entendendo. Carai. Beleza. Será que dá? Ele vai voltar, né? Calma aí. Eu vou voltar agora. Calma aí, calma aí, calma aí. Tá certo, entendi. Tem que tá ficando fino. Aqui eu posso cair, hein? Toma cuidado, Senua. Faz isso, mulher. Opa. Aí não tem como tu cair, né? Cheguei no ninho, hein?
The gate is open.
This darkness. I know it from the wilds. It's coming back for me.
I'm still here. Are you too? Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Don't give up.
Droga,
Don't
droga.
give up.
Tá. Ele sempre dá 2.
It's hurt. There's blood.
Droga. Mentira.
Can't do it. Behind you.
Ignore them. Finish. End it.
Just find him. It's an illusion. He's disappeared. Where's my raft? Stop. She will die. Stop.
Droga. Mentira. Mentira, mano. Ó a brincadeira. Por favor, morre, cara. Mentira. Mentira.
She's so weak. They
Mentira.
can see you're weak. Get up quickly. Get up. It's not over. It's not over. Do it.
Morri, hein?
Don't let them surround you. Don't let them get behind you. Watch out. Sun's stronger than you.
Desviei, hein?
Behind you.
Mentira.
Take him down. Take him down. Get him down. Run away. Go. Quick, behind you. Focus. Now. Focus. Focus is coming back.
Droga, mano, você é vacilo nesse. Desviei, cara, é impossível.
Stop them. The mirror. Her focus is growing. She can do it. It's coming.
É, vacilei muito, mano. Vai, 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 vai.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
Se ferrou. Agora ele foi, mano. Agora
The
ele
mark
foi.
of Valravan, one of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dilion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear
Beleza. Bom, mais um, mano. Cara, a marca parece que... Bom, eu não sei, mano. Eu vou dar uma olhada, mas eu acho que não tá crescendo, não. Cara, essa foi difícil, viu? Foi complicada. Então bora voltar lá pro portão.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
Beleza. Caralho, parece um barco, né, ali. Doideira. Doideira, mano.
I
Caralho.
wonder, can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them. Senua.
Mother?
Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
Beleza. Ih, carai. Tá ficando tenso, hein? Tem alguma coisa aqui? Eu tô... Ah, não. Acho que era uma pedra.
With the mark of Valravan and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the River of Knives to Helheim.
É, galera, a gente pode abrir o portão. Vamos lá, né?
Waiting. Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it.
It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness.
Only the dead may cross.
Only the dead may cross
Only
it.
the dead may cross.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Dilion!
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control. a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Mano, que pesado, cara. Cara, eu esqueci o nome desse ritual viking aí que eles fazem. É doideira, mano. É muito pesado, cara.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Caralho, mano. Galera, mano, pesado, cara. Mano, não tem o que falar, mano. É muito pesado esse jogo. Mas, bom, a gente chegou até aqui, né, em Helheim, né? Passamos pelo portão. E, cara, eu vou deixar pra gente continuar no próximo episódio, né? No próximo vídeo. E, mano, tá ficando bastante interessante. Então acompanha aí os próximos episódios, beleza? Tamo junto, até o próximo vídeo. Falou.